The Gators will kick this away to start us off. The kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
They'll run it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover two, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion at the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick dart to the right. Downfield shot. Ball was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass is caught. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a strong stiff arm. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
When you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They're going to run it. Breaks free. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Patchett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Trying to build a positive 1st half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such
play. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great grab.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
What an opportunity here for quick points. First and goal from the 3.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hatchett. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Throws a stiff one. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
For a first down loss, it's 2nd and 1 from the 23. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. And the defense wraps him up.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
To the 45. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Touchdown, Florida. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on first down. He makes the grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Catch made on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hatchett. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. Here's a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Just as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year. Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now, 4th down.
And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. QB keeper all the way. Powers through. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Texas Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
He's looking deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Using his legs on the scramble. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? A pop pass on the jet sweep.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Bringing pressure. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now. It's a fake. The up man has it. And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The pass rush closing in. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line get up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks an open space. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It's lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.